Alright, this is Epic Exit Signs, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video that I've wanted to do for quite some time now. This is my entire exit sign and emergency light collection. You're looking at about 85 different signs and emergency lights. This is everything that I have except for some duplicate signs, as well as some signs that I have back at my dorm room at college, as well as some stuff that I still have up in the exit sign cave. So with that said, let's get right into it. This probably isn't going to be a super detailed video about each of these signs because this would be insanely long if I talked about all of these, but I'll try my best to point out the names and models, and if you do have any other questions about any of these signs, you can feel free to let me know in the comments. So starting off here, we have a bunch of Lithonia Quantums. We have a green lettering battery backup Lithonia Quantum. I've got like a bajillion of those. You've seen them before. We've got a red lettering battery backup Lithonia Quantum, as well as a Lithonia Quantum with self-diagnostics. Moving over, we have another Lithonia Quantum. That is the older version of the Quantum. Moving over, we have a couple of Lithonia LHQM combos as well. So the Quantum LED combos, that is the newest generation, fully LED. Getting into some of the cooler Lithonia signs, here we have a Lithonia signature, brushed aluminum housing, green lettering, another Lithonia signature, standard battery backup with white housing and red lettering, a really cool oil-rubbed bronze Lithonia signature that you've seen in a previous exit sign. That is the older LED version of the signature from the late 90s. And then moving over there, we have a super old open-faced recessed Lithonia signature that obviously has an open faceplate with green letters, and it's also fluorescent. Moving over, we have another open-face Lithonia sign. That is a Lithonia EP1G, the pre-signature signature, I like to call it, with the really cool feathered arrow inserts. So that's a really neat sign. And then over there, we have just another Lithonia Quantum. That is the remote-capable version. Down here, we've got a couple of Lithonia Titan series. We have a just standard AC-only Titan right there, and a Titan with battery backup right there. We have a generic Lithonia, I think it's like Contractor Select series or something, just standard AC-only LED exit sign. Right there, we have a generic, well, actually, we have a couple generic green lettering, white housing, LED exit signs. That one is branded, I believe, by Light Fixture Industries. That one is not branded by any company. And then finally down at the end, we have a generic black housing faceplate I don't have the sign body for, and a Juno lighting generic LED exit sign. LED edge-lit exit sign. Right here we have a Rude lighting generic LED exit sign combo with remote capability. We have a TCP die-cast generic exit sign, also LED. I forget who brands that sign, but that's like basically an all-pro knockoff LED exit sign combo. There we have the legit all-pro APEL or APX or whatever the model number is, all-pro LED combo. Over there we have the basically the non-combo version of the all-pro combo, obviously black housing and green letters. And then way over there on that side, we have the Lights LPX DH black housing, green lettering LED combo. Down here we have the Lights CX. This is basically Lights' version of the Lithonia signature, the cast aluminum sign. Next to that, we have the Lights CAX, or the Pinnacle series. We got two of them, one with red lettering, one with green lettering. That one has white housing, obviously, and that one has brushed aluminum housing. These are both direct view LED signs, and they're super cool. They're basically the older version of the CX that you see right here. Moving over, we have a Lights CHX71, which is a Chicago-approved LED exit sign. And as you can see, it also has the LED emergency light heads. Next to that, we have the Lights LPX. That's actually the older version of the LPX. That one is from the late 90s. And over there, we have way on the end, I know it's a little bit hard to see with my camera, but we have a Carpenter Flex Series fluorescent exit sign from the early 90s. And down here, we've got a couple of really cool die-cast LED exit signs. These are both direct view LED. This one right here is a chloride IAC series, and this one over here is also part of the IAC series, but this is branded by Exide. And right over here we have a chloride sign out series, incandescent AC only exit sign. I do also have an Exide version of this with green letters and LED lights that is at my college dorm. Right over here we have an Emergi-Lite X10, two Emergi-Lite X10s, I'm sorry. One of them has the brushed aluminum faceplate, the other one has the black housing faceplate. Both of them are AC only, and they're both incandescent. And then finally, way on the end there, we have an Emergi-Lite Preceptor series, basically Emergi-Lite's answer to the Lithonia signature series. That is fluorescent, and that's the older version of the Preceptor as well. Down here we have a couple of Newtone signs. This is an open faceplate brushed aluminum Newtone sign. This is a Newtone DC, Washington DC code sign with the red faceplate and the white letters. Both of these are incandescent. Over there we have an Exitronics VEX series. This is the older version of the VEX that's not a generic piece of crap. Over there we have an Exitronics direct view sign. I think it's like the 600 series or something. Really, really cool. Next to that, we have another direct view sign. That is a Kennel, like vandal resistant type exit sign. I don't remember what the model number is on that. And then way at the end, we have a super faded Daybright edgelit sign. Those are really cool. And moving down here, we have a Presco-Lite self-diagnostic incandescent cast aluminum sign that I'm not sure what the model number is. We have a Presco-Lite EDX4 incandescent exit sign combo. We have the AC only version of that Presco-Lite sign with brushed aluminum housing. And next to that, we have a Presco-Lite Dilux series exit sign. Way over there, we have a Keen Lighting Denver code exit sign with the awesome green faceplate and white letters. Next to that, we have another Denver code sign. I'm not sure who makes that. I've been trying to figure it out, but there's no tags on the inside. So yeah. Down here, we have a super old NL Industries, just metal incandescent sign. I don't know much about it. It looks like the faceplate was kind of repainted at some point. But still a really cool sign. Next to that, we have an Eclipse Electric sign. This is also incandescent, and I really don't know anything else about it. Coming over here, we have a Crescent branded exit sign combo that does not work. We have a Dual-Lite weatherproof exit sign combo. I forget what the model number is. I think it's part of the Dynamo series. These are really awesome. This is self-diagnostic as well. And yeah. Next to that, we have I believe that is a Crescent Eclipse 2001 series LED exit sign. Down here, we have a Hubbell Pathfinder series. This is the incandescent AC only version. Next to that, we have a couple Hubbell Freedom series exit signs. These are direct view LED, and they're super awesome. Next to that, we have a Dual-Lite Easy Exit. This is an incandescent exit sign, and the light comes from the top there, so it's basically an old edge-lit sign. Next to that, we've got a couple of Dual-Lite Exquisites. These are just AC only. One of them obviously has green letters, one has red. Yeah. Down here, we've got a couple of Dual-Lite edge-lit exit signs. We've got a bunch of Excaliburs. We have the newer LED version at the top. We have a super old school open faceplate incandescent Excalibur right there. We have a fluorescent Excalibur down here, and we have the awesome digital LED Excalibur right in this corner. Moving on, we have a Walmart grade Dual-Lite EVC. So this is designed for use in Walmart stores. It has a special QR code, and it has some special instructions on it just for Walmart employees to be able to service these signs. Next to that, we have a true Dual-Lite EVC. Black housing, green lettering, obviously. And over here, we've got a couple of Dual-Lite Sempras. The one on the left here is the newer version with the LEDs along the bottom of the sign. The one on the right here is the older version with the LEDs that are on the top of the sign. And moving into emergency lights, here we have a Dual-Lite, I want to say it's part of the Luminette series, incandescent emergency light. We have a Dual-Lite EZ2 with the voltmeter option, which is really cool. We have a Light Alarms Cavalier 2 incandescent emergency light. We have a Dual-Lite EV4 black housing downlight emergency light thing, which is super awesome. Right here we have just a generic LED emergency light. Over here we have another generic LED emergency light. Down here we have a generic fixed optics incandescent emergency light. Right over here we have a Sure-Lights CC2 incandescent emergency light. Here we have a Sure-Lights SEL25 LED emergency light, I think is the model number on that. Here we have a Lithonia ELM2 LED emergency light. Here we have a Lithonia EU2 LED emergency light. And moving over here, we have a couple of generic incandescent emergency lights. The one closer to me is branded by Simcar, and the one on the left is just branded by, I think, Exotronics or some other generic company. And rounding out the video, I have an Emergy Light LED exit sign combo with incandescent heads right over here. I also have my Lithonia Extreme weatherproof exit sign right over here. The Lithonia ELM6 high capacity emergency light right there, and the Lithonia Signature Series black housing green lettering LED exit sign right there. This is sort of a weird, I guess you could call it bonus video. This is 2 days after I recorded the exit sign collection video, and I just got back from Restore, but I figured since I haven't uploaded this video yet, I might as well include some of the recent exit sign finds that I found at this Restore. So starting off right here, we have another older Exotronics VEX. This is just like the sign I highlighted in my collection video, except this one has self-diagnostics and is self-testing. Over here, we have an All-Pro APEL LED emergency light. Up here, we have a Lithonia EU2 LED emergency light. Pretty cool, smaller, newer Lithonia unit. Up here, we have probably the coolest thing I found. I actually have two of these. This is a Dual-Lite LZ2-03L, I think is the full model number. This is a high capacity LED emergency light. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have in my exit sign collection. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future videos.